Hi, this is Ben Ivey, the Fulfillment Artist, and in this video we're going to be looking into 12 ways to manage stress in business. Now, stress is going to be hitting you left, right, and center as an entrepreneur, and I'm hoping that these 12 tips are going to radically help you move forward. So, tip number one. First thing is keep a tidy environment. Why do I say this? If you've got papers everywhere, if your desk is a mess, if you have your laptop and you've just got, 50 different files in different places, and I've literally seen business owners, and I do not know how they manage to work off their desktop. It's unreal. They've got so many different icons open with different things and different projects. Clear it up and make it simple. You will feel less stressed having a clean environment, very simple, and have it working with you instead of against you. Next, remind yourself of what is going right. When we're stressed, it's easy to see everything that's going wrong, and we make big generalizations such as, why is always an idiot? How come our clients are so annoying and stressful? Why can't they pay on time? I'm not sure what that is for you, but be very aware of going on these downward spirals and instead choose to focus on what is going right in your business. Number three, identify what is causing you stress. Now, this is really, really key. If you imagine through your week or your month, when do you get most stressed? Is it about money? Is it about clients? Is it sales? Is it retention of clients? Is it marketing? What is it for you that actually causes the stress? Is it your employees? Because once you can identify exactly what it is, you can take steps to overcome it, whether you put a manager in place, whether you have someone else to do that because you clearly don't enjoy it. What is actually causing it? And then think about what you could actively do to either avoid it, overcome it, or to mitigate it. Now, next is deload your brain. I love this as a way to manage stress, and I think it is so helpful. So deloading your brain is a few different things. Number one, when you're imagining everything that you need to do, I strongly recommend you get it out of your head and put it down on paper so that you can become aware of it as opposed to trying to store everything in your head. Now, the next thing is when you are feeling stressed and there is so much going on, I recommend doing a practice called Morning Pages by Julia Cameron, but changed ever so slightly. The way it works is, let's say you're feeling stressed in the evening or in the morning. You're just going to write down everything that's going on in your mind for 3 pages. No more, no less, and you just keep going until the very end. This is a fantastic way to process everything that's going on in your business. It enables you to understand your thinking and the patterns of what is going on in your mind, and you just get everything out and you will feel so much lighter as a result. So key. Next, exercise regularly. If you're stressed and you're thinking you don't have time to exercise, get up earlier, exercise. It's so important. When I'm feeling stressed, and I feel stressed too, right? It's about managing it. Going for a run, working out really helps me manage it to help me move forward. So think about for yourself. When you're feeling stressed, can you exercise? Can you exercise before so you don't experience that? What can you do to really move you forward? Number 6 is about eating something healthy. So I think there's lots of different definitions of what healthy is food-wise. I strongly recommend just a few things. Each meal you have it 70% water content where it's alive, like have a ton of vegetables. You will feel so much better. I also recommend removing gluten, dairy, some of those things that make you feel bad. Honestly, the best hack for this, for understanding how different foods affect you, is something called energy insights. So what I mean by this is every week or every day, you reflect on your energy after different meals and how you felt. And what you'll see is, let's say you do this for a month, you'll start to see patterns of what works. So for example, I noticed that this was 2 years ago when I started, I was having like bacon with eggs and it didn't make me feel as good just with eggs, and I wasn't sure why, right? And there's loads of different science you can go behind it, but I noticed green smoothies made me feel amazing. Had a green smoothie and I was just feeling on top of the world. And I started to notice these things. So as well as different research that's out there, notice it for yourself and notice what makes you feel good and what really helps you move forward, because when you're having better food, you will feel less stressed, right? Imagine stress is inflammation in the body. You want to have food that is not causing that inflammation. Okay, number 7 is meditation. And there's a variety of meditations that you can do to help manage that stress, whether it's breathing, whether it's choosing just to take some time and time out for yourself, whether it's like a walking meditation, a guided meditation. I'm not sure what that is, but if that's something for you, I strongly recommend being able to give yourself that time to meditate. Now, number 8 is probably one of my favorites. It's about having a power nap. I love power naps. When I'm traveling to China, to the US, to different places, a power nap helps me reset, makes me feel great. If I'm feeling stressed, sometimes napping is just one of the best things to do. Now, you may think, Ben, I'm a business owner, can I really nap in the office? I strongly recommend you do. If you are really knackered and you're burning out, having a power nap for 20 minutes is game changing. Don't go to 40, keep it 20, and you will feel so much better. This is one of the best hacks that I use. Next, you want to have music that inspires you. Now, you may be thinking, Ben, okay, I need to manage my stress. Okay, I could listen to some music. Is that really going to help? Well, if you imagine that the music helps manage your emotional state, and if you're feeling stressed and someone puts on your favorite song, suddenly you may not feel the same aggravation. So these are ways that you can start to manage it. Have some more upbeat music in the office. Keep yourself engaged, and I think that will really help you move forward. And speak to the team about different music or different playlists you can play at different points in the week to help keep you going. Now, next is about listening to inspiration. I think it's important on a consistent basis that you become inspired as a business owner by other people's stories, whether that's a podcast, whether that is reading other people's autobiographies. I'm not sure what that is, but what is it that inspires you? Because motivation is like a shower, you need to take it daily. Inspiration is about breathing life back into yourself, right? It's about taking that breath and being able to be inspired so you keep going, and no matter what hurdles you face, you go through that and you keep going. And I think that's so important. Now next, it's about speaking to friends. Now, as a business owner, it's very easy to isolate yourself away. When you've got challenges and you don't think other people can relate, I strongly recommend that you think about those around you that are genuinely a good friend and choosing to share the different challenges that are going on, because it will help you feel less stressed as a result. Now, number 12, and this is one of the best tips I got from one of my mentors, was about reminding yourself, this too shall pass. It's easy when we think this is the worst thing in the world, we get stressed, we're like, oh my God, this is awful. This too shall pass, right? It's going to pass. The truth is, when we look back into our lives, right, we are a tiny little speck in the entire world. Relax. It's not that big a deal in the whole scheme of things, hopefully. Now, there's 2 other things that I just wanted to share that I think is quite fun, that I'm hoping as a business owner, maybe you can consider as another way to manage stress. Number 1 is spending time with children. I think spending time with children is great. Being able just to see how they observe the world, they fart, they laugh at it, they don't blame someone else. I know you do, I do too sometimes. It's okay, right? They actually enjoy themselves, and you can just look at the innocence of life, and that just helps, once again, bring perspective back. Another thing is about watching a funny movie. Watch whatever it is that lights you up to help you move forward. Now, the truth is, when managing stress, right, these are a bunch of different tips. It doesn't matter if you know tips unless you use them. So I really recommend that you think about when you're next stressed, right? What could you actually do? What could you remind yourself of to enable you to better manage it? What habits could you install from this list to actually manage stress better in your business? So with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't yet checked out the Entrepreneur Lifestyle Accelerator, we've got a variety of different tools and techniques to help you manage stress as well as boost that business success and live a great lifestyle in the process. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.